Ну, что могу сказать? Как бы...
С Вове.
Ну, если так, то да, очень похоже. Бабочка на Джаггере.
Ну и дальше все-таки Башер будет покупать, понимает, что нужен какой-то контроль на
И Хекс нужен Хекс. Блэкхола до использования БКБ какого-то там. до использования всего.
Ну, Хекс сомнительно, кто купит.
Ну, вырочка с Хексом очень
мне кажется,
крутая.
он в ДПС будет одеваться.
Ну, пока да, пока Дейдалас на подходе.
Ну да, после Дейдалса что? Ну,
нет, там потом Хекс.
С Ивови. С Ивови.
Если так, то да, очень похоже. Если так, то да, очень похоже.
Ну и дальше все-таки Баша будет.
Бабочка на Джаггере.
Нужен какой-то контроль на
И Хекс
нужен какой-то контроль на
И Хекс нужен не блокхола до использования БКБ какого-то там. Не блокхола до использования БКБ таймера.
Ну, Хекс сомнительно, кто купит.
Ну, вырочка с Хексом очень крутая.
Мне кажется, он в ДПС будет одеваться.
Ну, пока да, пока Дейдалас на подходе.
Ну да, после Дейдалса что? Ну,
нет, там потом Хекс.
С Ивови. С Ивови.
Если так, то да, очень похоже. Если так, то да, очень похоже.
Ну и дальше все-таки Баша будет.
Бабочка на Джаггере.
Нужен какой-то контроль на
И Хекс
нужен какой-то контроль на
И Хекс нужен не блокхола до использования БКБ какого-то там. Не блокхола до использования БКБ таймера.
Ну, Хекс сомнительно, кто купит.
Ну, вырочка с Хексом очень крутая.
Мне кажется, он в ДПС будет одеваться.
Пока Дейдалас на подходе.
Ну да, после Дейдалса что? Ну,
нет, там потом Хекс.
С Ивови. С Ивови.
Если так, то да, очень похоже. Если так, то да, очень похоже.
Ну и дальше все-таки Баша будет.
Бабочка на Джаггере.
Нужен какой-то контроль на
И Хекс нужен пока Дейдалас на подходе.
Ну да, после Дейдалса что? Ну,
нет, там потом Хекс.
С Ивови. С Ивови.
Станет значительно быстрее.
Будет искать Энигму прыгать?
Да, он будет просто запрыгивать на Энигму и убивать ее там за 1,5 секунды, потому что подсейва нет у Немиги.
Флоу стоит первый. Так, врыв на Кентавра.
Отлично Флай сыграл. Очень круто сыграл Флай. Шторм, конечно, его вырубил, но тем не менее, там уже начинается драка. Уже поставлена была арена. Вроде бы неплохое оглушение. Так, зафиксировали Кентавра. Энигма, Блэкхолл, хороший, да, еще вместе с сочетанием с ультой Котла. Все красиво складывается. И, да, сбивает Эгиду. С Джиггернаутом. Можно еще раз убивать. Там есть неподалеку Богдан. Да, получает Джиггернаут. Монтастайл. Все красиво. Секунда до вертушки, секунда до вертушки, секунда до вертушки.
Медпед сделал ТП. Его с руки забьют просто.
Он вард поставил?
Тикать. Вард разбили. Да, вард разбили.
Но он подлечился немного. Просто на айсберга не надо вот так выходить. Потому что, да, он просто нажимает кнопку, убивает Астрала. Правда, подловили еще Джиггернаута. О, какой шекл великолепный! Припостил к стенке Флоу. Не хватает пока что, да, урона. Но Зитракс, кстати, очень битый. А там зарабатывают криты. Вэрочку.
Поймали.
Пока ловят.
Станчик. Залетает стан.
И убивают.
И Флоу добивает его, размены, и Флоу тоже должны убить. Еще чуть-чуть. Слушай, так это камбэчная, наверное.
Это пока, да, пока похоже очень на камбэчную, потому что потеряли только казарму магов при этом.
И баунти надо забирать. Сейчас должен обязательно кто-то, или КД там, Кентавр. Кентавр есть ТП, он должен был делать на топ.
А ему некуда лететь на топ.
Ну да, действительно.
Там все сломано.
Обидно. Ну хотя бы тут две взяли, уже неплохо для штормарки.
Да, по рунам в итоге 2 в 2, появляется дезолятор, как раз чуть-чуть урон подрастет у Марса. Я говорю, не хватает контроля. Вот они вот там что-то бегают, кого-то бьют, а там Шторм просто пошел прыгать, и все, и ты ему ничего не делаешь.
Тут сейчас контроль в виде хикса будет у нас на Лишерке внезапно. Там до хикса остается полторашка.
Ну, это хороший вариант.
Шторм решил... Так, у него есть БКБ, и он дальше в линку, наверное, выходит. Или что это такое будет? Так, он покупал себе... Подожди, он покупал себе... Слоубустер и...
Bloodstone,
я понял.
Появился.
Решил то, что одного БКБ пока что хватит. Но, в принципе, да, издалека, если залетать. Баунти тут, к сожалению, уже никаких нету. Ну и Немига дальше продолжают тянуть игру.
Гамбит все.
В каком плане?
3-4. Они покидают квалы.
Да.
Да, я только что проверил.
Это интересно. Так,
Ну,
то есть минус одна команда на переигровках.
Да.
А что от нас зависит?
От нас зависит,
Что мы можем сделать?
либо будут переигровки, либо не будет вообще. То есть, если выигрывают FTM, переигровок нет в принципе. Если выигрывают Немига, у нас переигровка на 4 команды, кажется.
Ну, вот так вот.
Да.
Так, ну и продолжается у нас тут кач. Мне интересно, что у Энигмы по слотам там должен быть уже давно талант на ГПМ.
Да, переигровка будет на 4 команды, если Немига сейчас побеждают. Энигма, талант на золото, очевидно. Есть Блэкинг-бар, есть Блит. Ну, у Астрала как бы все готово. Как работать против такой Энигмы? Очень просто. Ты покупаешь Блинк плюс либо Abyssal, либо Хекс.
Ну, ты найдешь так просто. Всегда Энигма стоит где-то супер далеко.
Если у вас прыгает прям пачка людей туда, в тылы, то, в принципе, это можно сделать. Можно ее тут там найти. Понятно, что ну, от информации по этому герою очень много зависит. Энигма может просто, не знаю, купить смоук, стоять под фонтаном, если вы базу штурмуете, например. Такое тоже бывает. Но я к тому, что ну, надо так работать. Блинк плюс Abyssal или Блинк плюс Хекс.
Надо убивать следующего Рошана. У Джаггера должен быть к тому времени уже какой-то Abyssal, и он будет с Аегисом врываться первый. Не на Кентавра, конечно, а на кого-нибудь Шторман, на Котла, на кого угодно. А сзади его будет подстраховывать всегда Shadow Demon. То есть в одного Джаггера ты Блэкхолл не дашь, если дашь, то его подсейвят. И так пытаться как-то убивать и потихонечку здание ломать через крутилку.
Да, да. Кстати, Shadow Demon. Мне интересно, насколько он обезопасил себя от Storm Spirit. Судя по тому, что я видел до этого...
Он 5-й позиции все-таки.
У ШД, ну, просто хочется иметь, знаешь, там, не знаю, какой-то или ГОСТ, или Иул, или Глиммер. Вот хотя бы один из этих артефактов, который поможет тебе не сдыхать за 2 секунды драки.
Ну, да.
У него есть браслет. Все нормально.
Браслет нормально тоже.
Да, 1800 здоровья у Флая.
Вот и Хикс, бля, на лишерчке.
Ну, Леший очень сильный. Как бы Атос, Хекс, появляется Башер на Джаггере. Башер Блинк есть. Осталось до Abyssal докачать. Ну, Немиги. У них тоже задача, в принципе, простая, да? Дать хороший Блэкхолл, дальше Шторм Спиритом и Эмбер разберутся.
Какие вот нехорошие смоки у нас от Немиги? Там, видимо, Айсберг как-то увидел, это были клики, и не смогли никого убить. Это просто, знаешь, смог ради ничего. Вот они убьют кого-то, сделают фраг, они все равно не пойдут там Т2.
Они пойдут фармить, да, опять.
Они не успеют. Я понимаю, надо... Вот когда есть Рошан, должна быть битва за этого Рошана. Нельзя его отдавать, ни в коем случае там будут догонимы, рефреши и так далее. А у вас уже смоков не будет к тому моменту. И что делать? Просто так отдавать на халяву этого Рошана тоже как бы не особо приятно. Или их не пугает это, наоборот. А Эгис байтит врагов, идти к ним фидить под базу. Может, такой какой-то у них план.
Ну, они, возможно, просто уверены в том, что защитятся при любых раскладах.
Они в засаде сидят, смотри, просто в лесу вчетвером.
Да. Вижу.
Потенциально одной баунти-руны, а похоже 0. Баунти-руны они заберут, Марс рядом, но он решил даже не проверять ее.
Oh no, he's tempted by the kill to Fabian, he jumps, but it's a trap. Oh, guys, save your Kotl! Save your Kotl's just like, help me! How does no one die there? The BKB from Flo and Iceberg runs into everybody, finds himself surrounded, but immediately turns his attention. He's got the Enigma. Oh, that's a big kill. Dead for 55 seconds. Meanwhile, the Chosen One going onto the backlines, trying to fight with Mars right now. Iceberg, though, he's already brought down to the Archer. Iceberg finding massive pickups in this fight. Just runs at everyone. I mean, how did they, like, they spend such a long time setting this trap. Ark? You alright there, bud? Slayer goes the BKB TP out, but that's aggressive potential just out the window. And Stormy's looking for more. He's flying forwards, trying to find Flo, trying to find... But doesn't have that much mana. Gonna have to wait a minute for that.
I completely missed what...
Dire's middle barracks are under attack.
I don't... What do you mean, what did he do? He died.
Yeah.
He ran up onto the high ground and immediately died.
When the Wind Ranger went on the Enigma there,
I think it was a
assumed Astral
Bloodthorn.
was going to, like, drop the Black Coal straight
You
away,
had
but
it.
he hesitated. So as soon as you hesitate, standing next to a tree, what do you think Iceberg's going to do? Oh dear.
I mean, it's taken a while. This isn't the fastest kill I've ever seen. He's got another shackle thanks to that cooldown, and now getting jumped upon by Zetrax actually, but Flo is here to make sure that kill happens, but now comes in Millagel jumping through this fight. The BKB's popped, so the Will-O-Wisp will do absolutely nothing. Flo going for the TP out, should be able to make this happen, will be able to do so. Meanwhile, always want to fly, also backing up. Slayer's just running at them though. This is a disco pony with absolutely no fear, and does manage to get the Atos onto the Keeper of the Light.
Sees this shit.
Ow. Ow. Ow.
It
Now
could
they
have
got
been
their
a
own
lot
sentry
worse.
down,
Though.
actually.
I thought they were going to lose more than their centaur there.
Yeah, I did as well. But without Arc, it's really scary for them to actually just run forwards. And also, what's there to gain? Like, even if you kill like 4 people, you still got to wait for your jug to respawn.
That was actually played by Ark because he forced the storm and the Enigma. Killed the Enigma.
Looking for me?
Okay.
Looking for me?
Meanwhile, Iceberg. No one. Still, no one's really caring about buyback. I feel like there's going to be a point where. Ooh.
The party!
Very late on the BKB as well, but he does manage to get himself away.
Yeah, he might have been first hit bash. That was very close. If the spear had hit him there, he might have died.
Gaming chair getting a bit sweaty by this stage, I feel like.
Bloodstorm.
Goodbye. This is a refresher shot. Last track for the double post. Pulse no.
Kill those towers.
Is he level? He's not. No, he's not level 20. I could see it if he got 25, to be honest. Like, that would be kind of insane. Oh, he's got a heck. Oh, yeah, definitely. Lash in. Oh yeah, this is something I've been wanting to test for a long time. With Beastmaster, with his Aghanims, if you get a refresher shard, are you able, because you can refresh it whilst the axes are in the air. So can you have like 2 sets of axes flying at the same time?
It's not something I would have ever thought about doing. Shadowblade.
Yeah,
at
just
this point
wants
in
to.
the game, Iceberg isn't going to be wanting to counter protection then.
That's true, but I'm not sure. I think the purpose is just to stay on the back lines. Even if they have deep vision, he can still just stay there with the Shadowblade and find the jump in with the black hole.
Yeah, it's all about initiation.
It's just a surprise item, right?
It's Iceberg. It's all about the surprise factor.
I know, he's got Nullifier on Iceberg as well.
The Doom bit.
It is indeed, yeah, we've been seeing that a lot.
I would love to think that Fly to Moon went 0-5, then they just kill the 2 hopes and dreams of Gambit and the only 2 teams that could have qualified.
Be very rude, but very Iceberg, wouldn't it?
Kill them.
They're playing from behind though. They're 0-5, and then they just don't care anymore. Just win games.
That's so Iceberg.
Every coin helps.
Zintrax, he's starting to do stuff. He's starting to come online. I mean, it's been a while. He's got a BKB, 10 seconds, Aghanim Scepter, Maelstrom. Game's gone on long enough that even he could have come online. Meanwhile, that said, Leshrac is still in front of him in net worth. Kind of worrying because Leshrac was supposed to be the 4. Now, what do you do against this storm, man? It's so hard.
Guard with the heck. Pass on the heck. Storm jumps in and they always stop.
Yeah, not an easy thing to do, that's for sure.
Slow siege with the Jug Illusion.
Does seem to be working out pretty well for them, yeah.
Dire's bottom tower.
Yeah, them boys. Midnight Pulse.
Decent amount of damage.
Yeah, they really do. They really do. And now Windrange is actually coming in. She's going for the melee barracks right now. Iceberg needs to be careful. Oh, didn't get the BKB off in time. This could be trouble, but with the evasion, they're not doing anything. She's absolutely fine, just sitting here for the time being with the cooldown reduction as well. Happy just pew, 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 drawing their attention away. She might be in trouble, though. She's got the BKB and now running out. Meanwhile, bottom, there's nothing going on there. They're not taking the buildings. They are really far back, and Zintrax is going in deep, trying to bring down Always Want to Fly, Always Want to Fly. No defensive potential left for him, but Zintrax too afraid to come forward with that demonic purge on him, so will keep himself back. Ark just gonna hold off for now, and amazingly throughout all of that nobody died, so
Lose any racks either, which is the
yeah, nothing happened, guys.
Centaur has
Fake hype.
25 talent with the hoof something. Lasts 4.25 seconds.
Oh, very cool. Something tells me this tower's not going to last too much longer. 38 HP left on it.
The
This is all Storm as well, isn't it? Like, the only reason this game is looking this weird is because it's Storm.
They have really good high ground defense. Enigma, Storm, and them. Really difficult to push into. You are doing a good job considering.
But, like, it doesn't matter if you push out multiple waves against Storms. He's just going to push him back out again. Like, he's a goddamn yo-yo.
DD on the jug.
I am. It's doing a lot. He blinks himself away as well. That's very nice. But now the Stampede try and follow up. They missed the stun though. The black hole. He nearly backs himself away from it, but not quite. But still, there's no follow-up damage. Nobody is here now. Storm getting in, but the Omni Clash coming through, doing a lot of work. Bouncing between all these heroes. Flows into. That's a great arena. Flows on top of them all. These Negative Scepter as well. So smashing heroes. They do have to be worried about this Ignis Spada sitting on the front line right here. Arc somehow still alive. Finally finished off by the Chosen One. But now they're going to turn their attention to him. Slayer on Flow on top of him, doing the damage as Iceberg comes in on the backlines. He's taken down Zitrax and now he's looking for more. But can he actually find more? It's actually Flo who's the one who's in trouble right now. And then comes the disruption, but in comes Zitrax. Slayer fighting up on the front lines. Great stun onto 2. Flo gets the spear off, holding Centaur still as Iceberg comes down on the backlines and kills off Fervia. Now looks towards the Sayers Chosen One as well. They get that kill. Storm just zipping around all over the place. Zitrax is on the backlines as well. Is he going to show himself? He's not. In comes Iceberg though, running forwards. Meanwhile, the barracks have gone down. Who even took the barracks during this?
Until I
Where did it go? Okay, well, someone was busy. I'm sure we'll have a look at that in a minute. I think the action has finally taken a break here.
I'm going to assume it was Slayer on the...
What's that? Iceberg? Wait, where are we? Where are we? Arc took the melee barracks. Yeah, oh no, Slayer took them both. Slayer took them both. Is he 25?
He used the refresher.
No, he just used the 25 to get both the barracks. My god.
24, but he had the refresher.
Yeah. That's insane. And now they're just going again. They're just going again. The Crimson Guard's not doing enough. It's actually the only time coming forward. Zitrax needs to get himself away with the crits. Iceberg finds him with the Bloodthorn. And that is a kill onto Zitrax. No buyback. This could be the end. The Mega Creeps are coming in. A Zip is going to find always want to fly. But now they could maybe even get themselves a Storm as the Hex comes out onto Arc. He's stunned up as well. They all back themselves away. The Chosen One happy to sit on the front lines right now. He's so damn tanky on the Centaur. But they've got the Mega Creeps. And now Fly to Moon can back themselves away victorious. They will finally drop on Slayer, but they don't really care. This game just went from hard to borderline impossible for Nemega. To come back against Mega Creeps to earn your spot in the regional qualifiers would be quite the story, but I'm not sure it's the story we're going to be seeing today. It's such a big ask for this team.
Question, why has Ember got a refresher?
Answer? No idea, mate. Absolutely none. Double BK.
It's okay with the remnants, right? But
it doesn't refresh the shards, the charges, though.
But I don't like it. Double BKB, I guess.
Yeah, that's literally what I can think.
like a dip in the sea.
No, I cannot imagine it being, is what I should say. I don't know. Maybe there's something else we're missing here. Maybe it does refresh the Fire Remnant charges.
I'm pretty sure it does refresh.
It does.
Even if it does, it's got the level 25 kind of. Is that worth it? I'm very confused.
Now, if you got Sleight of Fist charges and got a refresher on, then I'd be like, hell yeah. Like, just buy a rapier, sell all your other items, buy a rapier, and just sit in base, like, triple Sleight of Fisting everybody. What's you gonna do about that? Can't say I can say the same for Remnants.
I reckon you could use 6 Sleight of Fist.
Yeah, easy.
Sleight of Fist. Second one. First one comes. Now building a veil.
Is this guy the classic 55-minute veil? No, he didn't have a veil this game.
I started building it at one.
Oh, did he? Oh, this guy's very indecisive.
Maybe that was that. We've had so many long games.
We're getting a bit delusional. I do apologize. Yeah, this is a stream of 1-hour games. Yeah.
Just gonna wait for Roche. The Aghanim's upgrade. Who takes the Ag?
Double dimension.
Ranger has one already.
The Ag.
Mars has one.
So who are our options? Leshrax is just straight up garbage, to be honest.
that the
Like,
one
it's
with
good
the
if you can
eye
get it really early. Yeah, if you can get it really early, it's like a surprising amount of damage, and the enemy team will probably go, golly, that's a surprising amount of damage, and then they'll be over it within like
Give it to the
5
Shadow
minutes. Shadow Demon does seem like the best option, yeah. Multiple purges sound really nice, especially against this Centaur who's got this Crimson Guard and Lotus Orb and such.
Over here! Touche!
Roche is back up again. DD for like a few more seconds. Lesh with the E talent and level 25 as well. Roche is not survived.
No, it certainly does not. Down he goes. All the goodies released onto the floor. Leshrac. Oh, shit. Leshrac, he's got the 40 diabolic edict explosions with Refresher Orb and Refresher Shard. He just needs to run at them. Like, if they've got Fortify, if they can get them to use his Fortify, Leshrac will literally just end this game by himself. I'm so ready for this. We'll keep our eye on that. I am so ready.
Your OS frog.
Here we go. Stun comes out. They've actually caught the Wind Ranger, but she's the one with the Aegis, but that is a very liberal usage of the Aegis, actually. Meanwhile, in comes a Black Hole. It's onto 2. They're going to go onto the Mars, onto the Shadow Demons in the middle of this right now. They're trying to fight it out. Meanwhile, though, Slayer, you already know what he's about. He's just going for the tier 4s right now. The Arena of Blood comes down to the back line of the fight. Look at the towers and it's disappearing. There comes out Fortify. The very muchly needed Fortify at that as well. And the Diabolic Edicts are now running out. Didn't do that much, but even the back line of the fight, they're able to take down the Chosen One. Manager will also drop, but there's no buyback on the Chosen One. There is no Centaur. Keep with Light in trouble as well. As the Silence comes down onto the Mars right now. Can't finish off Fervian for the time being. Fervian holding back for now. He's actually going to survive through this one right now. They're taking down the tier 4s. The Ancient is exposed. Can they defend this one? They need a little bit more, but the Edict is just going to town. They need to observe it, and Slayer's going to drop, but the Edict's still on the floor. And also, there goes the Juggernaut, tearing apart the throne, putting an end to this game. To Amiga's chances to qualify for the International. I thought they could do it for just a minute. I thought they could turn that fight.
They know that the HFN's going to be in trouble, and they all just run out. Now they go right after Duster. There's going to be the freezing field in the middle of everything. They're going to be able to go and take down Mini.
He's going to live.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
That was...
Grant, why did he die there?
I don't know. Why?
I don't know. He probably took too much damage.
That seems to be the case.
Top tier analysis, guys.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake from Payne, though. Why did 3 of them TP to the Shrine when they had a tier 1? So one of them was TPing for like 8 seconds when it could have been 2 and he would have been closer.
Oh, that's true.
They still get a kill and they're just literally running over this game, but, you know, the little things. That was funny, though. You just see immediately 3 TPs like, whoa, Jesus Christ.
Did the smoke even pop yet at that point?
I don't know. Maybe they saw it because the Tide wasn't smoked, and he was running ahead, so I think they knew they were smoked.
There were people coming.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah, but they
well
had a
done.
vision on Wraith King, so there's no point in going on him. That's not the target.
You can't.
They still have a tier 1 tower and the shrine. Of course, there's going to be some kind of reaction.
I think they just, they felt forced to make a play, and you always want to take that tower, but it's just too hard right now.
I think it's also, like Lacoste was saying, you have all these ultimates that are online. You want to use them because otherwise it just feels a little kind of like a waste.
Yeah, just use them at the fountain to refresh the cooldown.
Nope.
16 minutes in, no Tide Hunter ulti, no Enigma ulti yet. They won't even see Theo. Now they'll know where he's at.
Well, they saw Theo and
when he
Duster?
ate the ward.
Ward battles. Oh!
Does he not have a Quelling Blade on Oracle?
I do not believe he does.
Oh, you got as a support.
Should always
you have
to
as a support now. It's like it's a
against
must.
a Ricky especially.
Yeah, you don't want to give someone else from your team gold.
Yeah, that too. You always got to take it from him no matter what. And well, here comes the smoke.
We got a Blink Dagger online on this big
Centaur.
old boy over here.
Centaur is extremely
Absolute unit.
He's pretty much unkillable at this point unless they 5v1 him.
He's actually got such good vision too with having a Ricky.
Scanning.
Creeping over.
Radiance is up on level 10 Alchemist.
Dude, he's only level 10. Oh, this is rough, man. It really is.
I've got the Echo Saber online too for the
Okay, the Monkey King. So they do have some fighting potential now. The problem is they gotta get Vision back.
Oh boy. Alright, they're gonna run away.
I think the biggest problem is because they don't have any direct disables either.
Duster?
Yeah.
Oh, Duster's dead.
Should be.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, he goes and uses his false promise. Try to stay alive a little bit longer. They just need to get out at this point. Mini. Turns himself into a tree. They throw out that unstable concoction. Will connect. Boundless. And slow them down just a little bit. It's very all reactionary. And while this is going on, take a look at top.
Yeah, just a casual 3v5 fight.
Yep. They're not done yet. They're still going.
Ricky's here.
Enigma. Gonna slow down the Centaur a little bit. And looks like RDO. Oh, RDO, can he get away fast enough? He's running. They're looking for the Wraithfire, but there's the black hole coming in. And they're gonna be able to go and just use that rabbit. They take down RDO. They take down Duster. They finally get the Olacore. Now Hiko trying to run himself away, but 4DR not gonna allow him to get out. He'll find that kill as they chase down Laposa. Murdoch, he wants this, but he's gotta be really careful. The rest of his team having to leave as he gets frostbitten into place. Couple more hits, and Lilith is dominating.
This is like the Gorilla's Pride match. You just used your. This is the best Enigma and title. You're at 18 minutes in. You're done for. It's a 12k lead versus an Alk.
You just can't take a fight. And that Alchemist, he's dying to solo Wraith King because he only has level 1 ulti there, and Enigma forced to use a black hole on Wraith King. Okay, that's a kill.
They need it.
250.
Not shabby. There's a full Orchids flying out in the storm. Didn't have it last fight. They're just all farm. I mean, you look at the net worth chart. That sums up the game. There's 3 cores above an Alchemist, which is, I don't know if it's ever been done in like a pro game. That's nutty.
Great.
It's not good. If you're a Furia fan, this one's hurting you to the bone because they end right. They have a terrible day yesterday, but they end on a very high note, and you're like, all right, we go into tomorrow. We can just go 3-0. It's 3 best of 1s. We win those 3, we probably make it. And then in the very first game, you start getting trounced. It does not feel good.
Well, I mean, like we said earlier too, Pain Gaming, they've got quite a few
superstars, yeah.
Superstars, veterans, people who have played outside of the region as well.
Yeah. They have the international experience. It is a big deal.
It's a huge deal.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
But I'm so glad they picked the Ricky to counter the Enigma. I think we're going to see, if you do pick Enigma, we are going to start seeing Ricky bans again for sure. At least in this region. I think everyone.
Yeah, they need to just rework the level 10 talent on Ricky, the health.
Sex health? Oh, the 69 health,
6 health region on level 10 makes no sense since he has Broken Dagger region right now.
Oh, they're getting pincered real bad right now. They see Mini gonna leap himself out, but over here on the other end, they're gonna immediately take down Duster. Murdoch, he's fairly tanky, but I don't know if they're gonna be able to stay him alive for much longer, especially without Duster. And yeah, they'll find themselves another kill.
If you look at the scoreboard, Duster is involved in every single kill. Your position, 5
the one doing everything.
Yeah.
He actually is.
He's buying all the sentries and wards. He bought a Quelling Blade right now, Grant.
There we go. And he knew. I mean, it feels bad, right? He literally just wasted 2 sentries to not counter one. That's 200 gold. That's a Quelling Blade right there he could have had. And he did go the blink.
He did.
Yes.
He went blink.
He went the build. I mean, I think they're so far behind it won't matter.
Drops down the Midnight Pulse.
Has Orchid. Doesn't want it.
Maybe go back in. Oh, but they go and they jump immediately over onto this Monkey King. He saw, all right, they've got the false promise. It's going to keep him alive a little bit longer.
They got to wait for the black hole.
Yeah.
And then they got to take, you got to try one more fight. I think you give it one more go.
They're not going to give up. Their damage is not that great, the tower damage on Pain Gaming side.
True, but Gambit wasn't going to give up either. They did.
HFN has just had way too much space this game, too. Like, that's the other thing.
Yeah. He literally came to 2 fights because I think the fights actually came to him. Yeah, he's like, all right, cool.
He's like, I'll take
a couple kills. Yeah, I'll get kills. I'll get farm. He's jacked. This dude is at 14,000 net worth.
He's going to have a halberd soon. Oh boy, indeed.
People have been
It's like he knows we're talking about
People have
him.
known about like farming patterns. I like to call them farming circuits now.
Circuits? Why circuits?
You know, I don't know. I just like the word circuit.
All right.
It's a good word.
Oh, the jump forward over here onto Mini. It's a big crit.
Bye.
That was out the boundless. I think he's going to be able to get himself
Radiance.
away because they're going to be able to slow him down just a little bit. Turns himself into a
Nice
tree. He's
dodge.
going to make it out. Here he goes. Drops down the... oh, they still managed to get it, though. Lela's on the back end. So they're going to go forward again. Tidehunter just getting beaten down. The buyback comes out from the Monkey King, though. They really want to fight this. They want to have a good engagement here. Murdoch will go. Use the Ravage. Manages to clip 2 of these heroes. Can take down the Wraith King one time. But there's going to be a dance of the Crystal Maiden going on. They'll go. They'll use the Black Hole second time because they really need to take down HFN. But the silence comes out. HFN, he's still alive. Is he going to be able to do it? No. Will eventually fall. But now it looks like Lelis, he was trying to get him out. Not going to be able to. And the Olikor actually will get taken down too. But he does manage to get his defusal during
that. That was a good fight though. They use Ravage, they use Black Hole, but they do get the big Wraith King kill. They kill him once, then use all the ultis this time, and
Mini?
I think you just run at him now, right?
Oh, all right, Duster.
Jesus.
Oh,
does not
in
care.
comes Adriano.
He used all his mana though, so he won't get the kill.
And Adriano's gone.
Yep.
Well, back to the fountain, I guess. No mana. Yeah, that was a weird jump.
Not a big fan of Orchid as the second item on him. I think he just needed to have more sustain.
You like Bloodstone?
Bloodstone,
more?
Yeah.
I think in a game like this, yeah. Maybe
it's not like he's going to pick up anyone on the side lanes anyway, because they're just grouping up as 5, playing very carefully right now.
Yeah.
13k net worth lead, and see some smokes getting bought up here by Lelis.
Theo get around with that diffusal blade. The boy is going to do a lot. So what is Ricky's Ags again? You go inside someone, right?
Pocket Ricky.
Okay.
Pocket Ricky.
Dope with a Storm Spirit. Yikes.
Makes you wonder how Troll handles it, right? If he's got a pocket deck and a Pocket Ricky.
That's a good question.
Does he have enough pockets?
Probably not.
Yeah. I don't think he even has. Does he have pockets? Oh boy.
It also extends the duration of it.
Dio gets jumped on immediately, and they just blow him up. Oracle, he can't even go fast enough, but Duster's usually pretty good about this, but he's going to get taken down too, and they're not done yet. They have their eyes on Mini. He jumps over up into the trees. They were looking for some other friends here, and they might actually find it in Hiko.
Hello.
Yeah, the jump forward from Laposa. Blink Strike, Frostbite. See you later, Alligator.
Yep, this is just a methodically played game by Pain. They've done everything correctly.
I just feel like their draft was too greedy coming out from the side of here.
Oh, way too greedy, yeah. I think this is an outplay and an outdraft.
It has a Midas. Tells you about the state of this game.
It's a Heaven's Halberd if he wants it, but there's going to go into Roche. Now you're going to have 2 of the strongest heroes in the game have 2 lives. Storm, the best Aegis carrier in Dota.
And the rating. How do you take a 5 versus 7? I mean, they can just straight up answer it. You don't.
We got you guys, don't worry.
Top tier analysis coming to you from the BTS space station.
It's one of those games where the game is just over, but they can't close it out.
Oh, Wraith King, dude, he's going 3. Dude, that was still...
not to go for a Storm. Although Storm, oh.
Will they find him? This is a tough kill, yeah.
Room time, but... They'll go, they'll drop the Monkey King ulti. Here you go. All right, they've got the Ravage down. There's going to be the Zip though coming up on the back end. And it looks like they're facing over onto Lelis, but down on the low ground, you've got 444. Going out at Duster, does get taken down. Hiko trying to hide himself over the corner. He doesn't have the black hole just yet. He's going to have it though in a couple more seconds, but it doesn't matter because 40 yards there, and that's the first life coming out here from this Wraith King. Oh boy. Oh, this is looking like a slaughter.
Drop them G's.
Drop the G's.
Yeah, drop them.
It's a triple kill.
Drop them like it's hot. And he has a full bloodstone now too.
My goodness, that was
There we go.
hard to watch.
Finally a tip from the Radiant.
They're still not giving up.
Yeah, I mean, they do realize if they lose this game, I think they have like a 5% chance to make it, so it's a rough one. And you do have all your ultis. I think if Enigma, oh, Tide actually used his, never mind. All you have is Black Hole.
Yeah, Enigma, it was just starting to come off cooldown. Uh-oh.
Nice catch.
What are you doing over there, Dusty baby?
Yeah.
What you thinking?
Yeah, the game is just over, so... You guys want to talk about Wimbledon? It's going on right now.
I don't know anything about
tennis. Really?
No.
Damn, I love tennis.
I feel like tennis is a... No, I shouldn't say that.
It's the one international sport I like.
Oh, that's it.
What?
Sport for rich people.
No, I didn't say that. Oh boy, that is a very dead Alchemist. This is looking like it's going to be a very dead Murdoch too. Although they'll turn their attention. They're disciplined. They're like, all right, you know, we could go for these kills or we could go back and, you know, hit some buildings. I respect it.
Grant will play some table tennis after this game. It's for our poor people. We don't mind.
Right back in here for HFN. They've got the black hole, but again, he does have that agent.
And he has his ulti.
Yeah.
He has a couple of lives here. Yeah. I mean, his ulti will be up after the Aegis goes down again. He'll literally have 4 lives.
Yeah. All right. This is
drop the G's,
bag 'em and
baby.
tag 'em, boys. Today is not your day for this victory.
Nope. And
GG, well played. All right, Pain Gaming.
They go to 4-1, I believe. They were 3-1, right? Yeah.
Sure.
So they will be tied at the top with Infamous now. Obviously, there was another game going on right now on the other, but
I don't think we have the information on that one right now. Let's look.
No, Pain Gaming was 2-2.
2-2. So Thunder Predator was actually right above them.
Pain was 2.
Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant
without an engagement.
is under attack.
Like you want to force the snakes away from towers
Bottom tower has fallen.
without losing anybody really. Is a big win.
The gold away. Finishing it off, and that'll be at like around 13 minutes. Even, especially with the threats and race band already picked up. Roll straight up.
Tower is under
No boost rush. Smoke up at the rest of the team. Frank didn't actually catch it. Not sure what happened there. Maybe he's just chosen bait, you know? Kind of making a way down bottom. I think they want to use the Doom, trying to find a pick off themselves. Keep that on cooldown as well. Smoke. As well from Draken and Matt. Have a bit of burst damage to work with here, especially. Didn't wait out the Flame Guard, but Emmaspit is already on the way out, and now they're running into a few more people. They might figure it out and turn around instead.
They don't have any great mobility items yet. There's no blink on Tiny, just drums and phase on the Doom.
To go in, does have a toss back. The walls go out outside of tower, but there's also a duel, so it should be a victory with help of this extra damage. So Draken certainly happy. Double Doom though, coming through, but the arena keeps them away from the follow-up. They can just wait this out for a moment. Slight problem though, Leech Commander can't use Face Boots to get out of the ward, so he's going to be stuck there for a while, but the reinforcements are here. Tomato says hello as the Flame God of his own. Take it with the DD rune, even still not comfortable enough to continue this fight and just walk away. 1-for-1 trade when all is said and done. Did get the Shadow Shaman in return, but I think this is worth it.
They got the duel win.
Infinite Scaling Forge.
Infinite scaling.
Infinite scaling.
is under attack.
This is a lot of space for Katara, though, on the flip side. He does have his Battle Fury. He's been quietly farming on literally the other side of the map. And they did force out snakes, like I said, away from tower. They lost the shot. They lost the... Who did they lose? Grimstroke. Yeah, they lost the Grimstroke, which sucks. But
They even need the snakes to kill towers, though. Look at this.
Have been secured.
Mado with the press the attack, just chunked through the tower, but now got initiation.
Ooh.
Nice little toss, a nice little spear toss there. Hitting Doom to retreat, all kind of linked together here with the Golem already being dropped. But they want to keep this push going with the help of that. Thunder Predator have something else in mind though. Continuously throwing out this long range harass, and the Golem actually super freaking low. Can they get the last hit? Not quite. The tower got it, unfortunate, but they might find Ryzen instead. It's also a nice chunk of money at this point. Same time, Ben has Draken, Tomato are still hanging around. They might lose Ryzen, but are looking for something in return. Woo, nice little toss back. The duel though, coming out to the Doom, so that's another win.
they did get Tomato.
How did he die?
Looks like a toss.
The toss killed him actually. That was ridiculous. I didn't think that would be enough.
Yeah, he was sitting, I guess, he's sitting at 600 max HP, so he must have just been sitting a little bit low and got clipped by a toss. That's a lot of gold for the Tiny, who's now very close to his own Blink Dagger. And that's where these kind of pickoffs and little cheeky skirmishes can really start racking up, because we have very good toss-back potential with this Grimstroke. Yeah, if he's channeling an Inkswell already or set up near somebody who can be having an Inkswell channeled up, Blink, Avalanche, toss back, and that person's most likely dead.
Speaking of Blinks though, Ben has just picked up his. Legion Commander also purchased it, but then sold it again, rethinking. Keeping options open. Maybe you want the Blade Mail first? Still has the Blink queued up though on Draken.
Regeneration!
Haven't really made up their mind just yet. Is it enough to just have the Mass Blink for the time being?
His wave initiation for them.
I think you want the Legion blanket, and he will grab it. You want the mobility for the pickoffs. The Mars is your team fight, right? That's your, I'm going to drop arena, we have rock on top of it, and we're going to force you to fight up against us. The Ember is going to be able to get out, and the AM will be able to get out if he doesn't get just CC'd in other ways. But 3-hero arena with a rock on top, that's still a one fight in my opinion. So you want that Mars blink for those team fights, but you really want the Legion blink to cash out if those lose a couple heroes, or just, you know, be in position to get duels on grid strokes.
Level 2 duel as well, so plus 18 from there.
Please do like the stream and subscribe to my channel. Thank you, thank you.
This is what's gonna happen every single time unless it's ready. The moment somebody's out of position, caught out like this with a hex or shackle, that's plenty of time, even without the blink, for someone to walk up and...
And there is that Aether Lens now on the Shaman, so...
Ooh, there's the arena, the spear missing though, and so does the rebuke. It's a bit awkward here, the follow-up hex is there with the snakes also being dropped. Maybe a bit overkill. Since
I don't know, I think he was going to get out. If he, I mean, even with the snakes, it looked like he was going to be able to run away. They didn't have duel for hard lockdown still. It's on cooldown for about 10 seconds. So I think dropping snakes for Doom kill is still nice. AM is still farming. He's sitting very high on the net worth, but he doesn't even want to go for his Manta style. He's feeling forced to go for that Lincoln Sphere first because now Legion has that blink. So when you're forcing these itemization shifts and your Morphling is still nipping at the heels, he's going to have Scotty soon.
It's not even thinking about Lincolns.
I think Tomato's feeling very comfortable in this game.
It's not like you can't really play around it. Suddenly feel it does have a blink of it. But
he has a blink, but there's no like instant stun. He doesn't have the Huff Stomp or anything crazy. And Doom has a hell of a wind-up. Like that has one of the longest cast animations I think in the game. Just you gotta raise the sword all the way up and then slowly bring it all the way back down. It takes a while, so if Tomato's fast on his fingers, he can still live through that.
There's also other ways, just based on positioning, just having your teammates be the ones showing. Doom already been used.
Oh, that ward is right on the edge of that sentry.
Oh no.
It's so close. Oh man.
Dire scan comes out, confirms it, yeah. Which, well, this ward already gives them that information. That's de-warded.
They think they're so safe too. That's the sad part. They're like, oh man, we put the sentry down. Like they must have just guessed right. It's like, no, you're standing directly on top of a ward. Shaman's about to have a blink of his own. I just looked at Matthew and he's been quietly farming some jungle camps of his own. Okay, never mind. Apparently he wants to Glimmercade. Nope, he's changed his mind. He wants to blink again.
He's just messing with us at this point.
Yeah.
It's like Draken earlier, just purchasing the blink, selling it, purchasing it again. Either way, he has the blade mail available too, and at this point...
And an Invis rune.
Oof, just asking, it's just inviting you to say, hey, let's just look for another kill, just be active, why not? Anti-Mage certainly should perhaps be a target here, sitting at 12k net worth, which is... It's like he's opting for the Manta style after all. Post Cabinera, okay.
I only remember fragments of my Spanish teachings, and none of that has come through for me, so...
They also said Esta Lagazzo, so maybe it's like...
That would make sense.
The two of them have disconnected. Stands to reason that they're restarting. Already back. Draken.
So let's take a look at ward vision. That's the thing that's interesting to me right now. Because if you look at the radiant vision, right, it's kind of just this line down the middle. Nothing really in their own jungle except that bottom T2. So even if we're just talking about their wards, it's this little triangle here, cut out on the map. And the flip side, you look at how bright actually that dire map is. Really good lane wards up here, deep vision in here, trying to spot out those enemy cores. Very good ward coverage from EGOBOYS.
Get it, and his rune's still going. Luke is up top, but he doesn't have a remnant, it just
Oh, they saw there's a ping.
They're looking. Ah, they're not seeing him though.
Oh, the blade!
Oh. He comes through. A little bit late, but he does find the remnant.
So if they can, he's trying to say, like, force him to jump, force him to jump. If you can force him back to that remnant right now, you're huge. You're laughing.
And as he could blink in and be like, "Oh yeah, I'm just gonna waste my spells." So funny.
Bottom tower is in turn.
He's not doing it.
I almost want Tomato to rotate over and like spook him, but Remnant is going to expire soon.
Just waiting there.
He's just waiting, dude. This is the play against Cyber Spirit. If you find his remnants, absolutely, this is the play.
Oh, there it is! There it is! The Hex! The duel, the blade mail! It actually worked out!
What did I say?
Just in the end, the duel will not be won though! Does have a short range remnant.
Oh my god, is he gonna get out of here?
He survives.
There's no
What's
way.
the counter bait? They survived the double mana void! The duel comes through! Draken is dead, Soul's Rise, they're looking for more, but that's a TP out. Get baited! The other way.
Wow. The fact that Faker lived there is so amazingly impressive. And part of it honestly boils down to the fact that he actually had Flame Guard running before he zipped back. I don't know if he knew somehow, or he just had a feeling, or if he just was popping it because he wanted to push out the wave. But he had his
He
Flame
must have known because the team was right there with him.
Yeah, he had that Flame Guard running, and it meant that the zap from the Shaman didn't actually do damage.
And the Hex was going when the duel started, so maybe just one or two more blade mail hits just from the right clicks.
Yeah.
Could have done the trick, so maybe a bit overzealous there. They do get the kill, and the secondary one on both the supports here. Nice little, well-placed arena. Well known, and now there's another duel with the blade mail, this time on the Doom. Extra nukes.
Samato just walks out. He's got his Scotty.
But Faker doesn't have a remnant out.
Oh, the Hex! He's got the Ether Lens!
The Hex, the Shackles, no duel, but a couple right clicks and no more remnants, so he should die sooner or later. Triple Tomato.
Okay,
I mean,
pressure to this bottom lane, but I mean, Ego, they have their items and they're hitting the gas.
Thunder Paradox was like, "Hey, yo, Anti-Mage, you got space, right? Still getting money? Okay, thank you." But
he's got a Scotty queued up, but I still think you kind of want that Lincoln Sphere, personally. Let's see what he wants to do.
Either way, it's a bit of a tough one if the Anti-Mage is the only one who's super farmed. I mean, it was a good play up top for sure,
Middle tower is
but they use like double mana void, double doom, and everything that they had. And of course, if it gets picked off one by one, like they've been in that situation afterwards, two heroes up in this lane, and top lane spot with the arena, then another two in mid. Kind of offsets all of that entirely.
invisibility.
Scotty's completed, so Anti-Mage pretty strong at this point. How much is that gonna matter?
He's going for the butterfly. He's saying, forget the blade mail, I'm just gonna not get dueled. His plan apparently is just don't get dueled. And they are gonna smoke up. It looks like Kataro's ready to join up in these fights. Maybe? They can find Draken here in this top lane.
Have to do, and also to blink Stomp now on Doom.
Smoke pops. You should know that. Oh no!
When he gets it, there's a duel coming through, not doing too much damage just by himself. They need to follow up, and they do. Bandits with the arena. No duel win, but still kill on the intimation. Now the golem. Everyone else is linked together. This is a perfect fatal bonds. Tomato in the middle of that. Matthew gets the shackles off. That's one down. Everyone else. What the hell happened there? Dan has got Axel. Meantime, yeah, it was.
I don't understand. They were all smoked behind Anti-Mage. Right? They were all smoked behind him, and then he shows in the wave. And it feels like EGOBOYS is the one that was set up. They were all immediately there. Mars was there. Morphling was there. They get 3 kills, and we got Soulbind, but there was no Doom. There was no Ember Spirit there. Now they're getting the EGOBOYS taking Roach.
Taking it very fast as well with Tomato, just chunking away at it. It was almost 300 damage per right click.
And he's going to have his own butterfly very soon. He's got the quarterstaff already. So he's just going to be grabbing the... I don't know, they're leaving the courier by the secret shop, so he's grabbing something.
Probably going to go there, maybe sell another one of the ring bands, get a little closer. Bottom. Better get out of there. Oh, maybe not.
He cancelled. Maybe they want to set up for this. They maybe saw Legion top lane. She was clearing the wave, so they might have seen her and said we can take this fight 4v5.
Sees Katara.
Oh no, Matthew.
In the route to try and turn us around, and yeah, okay. This time the counterbait is there. Nice little chains though from Tomato. Slowing them down, but the Doom over and rising. No Warlock, but there's a duel inside the arena. Goodbye, Antimage, and this time it's a win. For them here, another avalanche toss, another chains on Ember Spirit. Meanwhile, the shackles off in the side on top of the Serpent Wards Doom will be another casualty of war here. And that is a trade that you take every single day of the week. A Warlock versus an Image and a Doom on the other side, plus a dual victory. To 92 damage right now, the Legion Commander. That is not a bad ratio.
Did cost you the buyback on Shaman, but like you said, 100% worth it. You trade 2 for 2, and it's your 2 supports for the enemy core and the enemy offlaner. Absolutely, even with the buyback, 100% worth. Great play from EGOBOYS there, and I think maybe a little over-ambitious from Thunder Predator. I think they should have just been happy with the catch on Matthew. They were fighting a little bit too close to those TP spots, right? The Shrine and the Tier 2 Tower were both there, so Legion's able to show up, and then Matthew's able to buy back and show back up into the fight after he dies. Completely turn that around.
The Butterfly's online for Morphling. He is certainly a force to be reckoned with. He always was in this game. Really been slowed down. His net worth seems like it's... Okay. Yeah, better get out of there. It seems like the net worth on the Morphling is easier to use than it is on an anti. Not necessarily because of ease of execution, but just because of the way that these heroes work and the kind of situations that they can reasonably engage into in this.
Yeah, I mean, you see an anti-mage with 18k net worth, and you go, oh, okay. Oh, man. Ember mid.
No duel, but plenty of lockdown, regardless.
But you see 16,000 on a Morphling, and you go, wow, that Morphling's very farmed. Anti-mage, like, you need to be basically an item ahead, and he's technically an item ahead, kind of, because, I mean, the Yash is a half an item, but Morphling has a lot more valuable net worth, right? A lot of that anti-mage net worth is sitting in that Battle Fury.
Top tower was crushed.
Whereas you have the Scotty and the Butterfly and almost a BKB now on Morphling.
Finally reconsidering that Lincoln Sphere.
Dyer's middle
the plan to not get dueled did not quite work out. As speaking of getting dueled, yeah.
Ben Jess wanted to snipe that kill so bad. He tried with the rebuke, but just a little bit short. And yeah, with this Aegis on Morphling and all the team fight available to them, EGOBOYS are just able to very safely and very worry-free push down these lanes.
Still a minute left on the clock on that Aegis, so time to maybe get another T2. Continue to stay set up around mid. They have this high ground ward as well, so... And a bit of wave skipping top lane. It's just all map control.
Radiant's middle tower is under
A
attack.
whole lot of Thunderbirds can do about it.
Radiant
Outside of
trying to
the
catch-
pushing, anti-mage is up top. Heal. Blink doesn't want to go for it though.
Just got the Shadow Blade on Draken.
Hunting. He does now. There's no counter spell. That's not gonna work. Is it enough damage though? That's a big question, and it is not.
Oh
Man, it's too late. Zone. For now, he just has clean guard. So
that was close. A little bit of extra
he's
spell safety.
Zone. For now,
And
he
the
just
DD
has clean guard.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
A little bit of extra. 603rd spell safety.
And the DD rune. Oh god, please.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
630 damage.
Oh no.
Oh, it's actually gonna get a little more now. He's got the
bottom tower is on its way.
Wraith Band coming back in, and oh, go back.
Come on, go back. He wants another flame guard before it expires. He gets it. Okay, so 311 times 2 plus a little bit extra.
Yeah.
With the edgy treads.
And now the BKB
coming in, that's another bit of
700
damage. Doesn't get
700 damage. Feels good, man.
It's a little bit, you know.
Dire's top
just a little.
Just a bit.
top of things.
Speaking of just a little bit of damage, Legion may be finding Faker here. No.
Yep, not just maybe. That's the duel, and that should be a win with the plate mail. Yep. 144.
Oh,
Wants some revenge here. That's the hack to try and turn this. With the wards being down, the shackles not going to be cancelled. Follow up with the golem. A lot of damage on Kotaro is not going to survive through this. Neither does Frank, despite the BKB. The double doom, or just a single doom coming out. But I don't think Draken cares because the rest of the team
Deny him.
leaning up.
Deny him.
Don't do that. That'll be a report right there, actually. But yeah, Tomato just gets a 4-5-man wipe, and they're gonna be able to easily take care of not just one, but maybe the game. All right. They don't care about Rex.
Anti-mage. That's all the buybacks they have available. I mean, it's
15 seconds until Doom without an ultimate. Yeah, they can just win the game right here.
They have so much sustain for this. That's the crazy thing. Like, Warlock and Legion both just healing Tomato constantly. They have Benjaz as another tank. He still has Arena to work with as well. Speaking of, boom, there it is.
I don't care about heroes anymore.
Yeah,
still gonna get the kill on Wu just as the game ends. GG, well played, and EGOBOYS. Solid draft and really good gameplay here to make it work. Really care about.
This
What courier is
chimera.
that?
That's a chimera, and it looks like oh God, put me out of my misery. Just look into these eyes, Grant.
That's actually adorable.
Look into these eyes.
What courier do you guys use? Lacoste, you play. Do you ever buy chicken? I was just like, wait, I don't think I've ever seen you buy a chicken.
Yeah, I
Look
play
into these
3,
eyes,
4,
Grant.
5, so
That's
I
actually
buy
adorable.
what
Look
from
into
time to
these
time. I
eyes.
think
What
I
courier
actually
do you
have an
guys use?
EG
Lacoste,
one.
you play. Do you
Do you
ever buy
throw?
chicken?
Oh yeah,
The
the
War
Turtle.
Tortoise that's from like
Hello.
EMS 2013 Poland. God, I love that courier.
I use Scuttling Scotty, and I didn't realize that. Oh gosh, it feels real bad now. I can't remember his like username.
What does he look like?
No.
What
I
courier
actually
do you
have an
guys use?
EG
Lacoste,
one.
you play. Do you
Time to
ever buy
throw.
chicken?
the cost if you were in Harry Potter?
House Dumbledore. I don't know. Slytherin. Slytherin.
Dumbledore's
Yeah.
pet.
House Slytherin over here, represent.
What
What do you think Grant is?
I'm probably Gryffindor.
Yeah, you're kind of dumb.
I assume, yeah. But I'm heroic, and I'm the hero, and I'm technically the good guy, so it's cool. I'll take it.
All right. What would your Patronus be, though? That's the big question.
Dragon Balls.
Poison dart frog.
Just Dragon Ball.
Patronus is just a Dragon Ball. No, I'd probably be like a poison dart frog. That'd be dope.
Really? You'd be a frog. All right.
I'd be Komodo Dragon.
I thought
that'd be terrifying.
that'd be
Oh
a
my
sick
gosh.
one.
Yeah, that'd be pretty
Kind of
boss.
fits the Slytherin role.
Yeah.
Moxie, what are you?
Oh, I'm definitely a Slytherin.
Why?
Oh, because I'm definitely one of those people that, like, I will get what I want at all costs.
Is that a Slytherin?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
So why didn't Crab and
got here?
Goyle
Yeah, that's exactly how I got here.
a Slytherin?
I just plotted for years to infiltrate the BTS studio.
Oh.
Took my time.
Oh, I hope this isn't like last year where it was a lot of Brazilians were DDoSing the Peruvian servers. That's not cool. I hope it's not. I'm not saying it is, so don't take it out. I just saying I hope it is not like that. But something's going on with their net
Something's
currently.
not good.
Yeah.
Not good.
OD4. Lions.
Spirit,
He played on.
that's it.
Yeah, he
That's
played
what
on
I'm
Spirit.
thinking.
He stood in for a bunch of teams as well. He's been around,
It's been around for a long time, yeah.
From Han. Yeah.
Bottom lane, Sexy Fat's gonna get slowed down. Latan throwing out that stroke of fate, the war cry just for extra good luck here.
They need 2 hits.
He's juking. He's breaking them ankles.
Dang, and those are his creeps, so they don't even see where he went.
He's got a sal.
Oh, and those creeps are going to do tower damage. Damn, this guy's good.
Good old sexy bat.
Yep.
He's bringing sexy bat back.
And this is pretty bad if you're Team Ham. Like, this whole tri-lane, the whole point is to completely... I mean, he's almost level 3 on Pango getting tri-lane. He is doing insanely well down here.
Yeah, but so is Mars in top lane. He's also level 2.5.
True. Is he
has
getting
3 CS. I don't think Enchantress can bull him out of the lane.
I think it's more the fact that, right, like, at least Enchantress is getting levels. The other heroes, bottom, right, those supports are going to be super under-leveled eventually.
I think he should get 1 point in Phantom's Embrace on level 2. Like, usually you do not want to, but in this case, just for extra lockdown.
I like that. I doubt he will, but I agree with you. Maybe he should.
Quiet game otherwise, though, for this region.
Yeah, it is. The Lifestealer, though, 14-5. He's having a great time up top. We were going to have another one. They got 10 minutes. I believe they've got about 5 minutes left of this. Not that I want him to, like, be forced on pause, but at a certain point, you just got to accept the fate of, you know, life against you.
Yep. All right, looks like they're ready to go again.
If I'm rating, I don't even say G. You just hit the F9 button, but he gives him the G.
You're a terrible person, though.
I mean, just unpause. If they said G, if you unpause it, it means you're ready to go, too.
Well, we've all heard about what you do when people pause in your games.
Pause because you click the I'm ready to play button, but officially you're not ready to play. Yeah, I'll do it every time. I'll do it right now. I'll do it in a pro game.
If I could, I would unpause this right now.
I'll unpause it. I'll hit him with the Fennel right now. I don't care.
You know that Bulldog does that to me, right? He doesn't pause my games, luckily, because I would kill him. But like when we're casting, if I walk away from my computer, he just starts typing like all the stuff to the teams as me and lets them think it's me.
Oh yeah, everyone does that in casting. I'm pretty sure. You always gotta. You gotta prank people.
He's literally the only person who does it to me, and then he's always trying to like pawn it off at someone else.
Oh, I don't know. I'm always good with a good old fun prank. I would just change your name or something, or switch a hotkey that you wouldn't like. I would switch a hotkey you would only use like once a week. So like you're gonna try to use it like 2 days later, and like, hello, why isn't it working? You know, a nice harmless prank.
You stay away from my PC.
I will.
You too. I know you. You're Slytherin. You'll do it.
I'm gonna send some items to myself later on.
You Moxie.
I just look at the dedication. You're the best co-caster in the whole wide world. Oh no.
Well, Pepita's still down here. He went to Ink. So I didn't think I like the choice of Phantom's Race, like you said, but Ink's pretty common when you're with the Sven, I guess. And they do rotate Crystal Maiden top finally, and she'll just start pulling.
Yeah, and now Bane is bottom, so there's gonna be 2 against 2 action.
2-1-2,
yeah. Also send 2 points and stun with the extra Ink Swell. I think they can lock down this Pango, but Bane is level 2, so he can save him with Nightmare.
Yeah. OD, as you said, he is currently one CS up, but a level up as well. Not doing shabby. Honestly, there shouldn't be too many kills in this game because the Pango can get away from the Sven. The Bane might honestly be the only one who can die.
5-minute rune time.
Needs to get the sleep off. That's what he's trying to do, but the Sven will stun.
Yeah, there's no way.
And Enchantress, though, will get the other 2, so good job by him.
So the only... Oh, yeah, like you said, they got the 2.
Soul Ring picked up, so the Mars can just spam out top lane. Soul Ring, God's Rebuke, Spear, you clear a creep wave. Lifestealer can't push your tower. But he is farming a lot. This Lifestealer is having a great time up top. 29-10, dominating the charts.
There's nothing that Mars can do about it. Enchantress gonna save the lane top, and now is pulling. I'm not sure what this Enchantress is gonna go for. Pause 4 Ench. I would not mind seeing something like a Spirit Vessel on her against DP, against Mars, the lifesteal.
Oh.
What? Did she eat her own tree? She was playing Ring Around the Rosie there. She might have made it. Might have made it out. I think Biver's dead.
Oh, and there's some delay there. Yep.
Not quite connect.
And there you go. This Golem's gonna have a great time. They're up by 1,000 gold, so we are looking as dumb as ever right now, friends. Nice deny on the siege creep as well. Dang, Golem is owning him right now. But as you talked about, if the Sven and the Lifestealer are getting similar amounts of farm, you always take that Sven with God Strength beating down on a Lifestealer once you get 3 to 4 items. So we will probably see a rotate. I actually want to see a rotation from OD at like level 6 or 7 maybe. Get it.
The illusion, Crystal Maiden.
It's a lot of mana to get like 6 gold. That's a lot of mana to get. Oh, wait,
Do it
make it
again.
12. Freeze it, it's going to run. All right, 12 free gold. We'll take it. That's. Oh, no, wait.
Oh, it's going away.
I got it. Well, Bill's back
good.
out now. Very, very calm game.
Yeah, it's okay. We did get a smoke, so they're looking to maybe make some plays like we talked about.
Oh.
I don't think they want to grab analog right here just yet, though. I think you want Death Prophet to be a little bit closer.
Wait, did she run downhill or did they smoke?
They smoked.
Yeah, but I mean,
No, he
how
came
did
in
they
range.
see?
He came within range.
Yeah.
She's on the high ground, though. He has not seen her.
No, that's
Oh,
what I'm
the
saying.
courier.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
How
gonna
did he
take,
know
like,
to
5
leave?
hits for Crystal Maiden.
That was just a really good play by the OD. I would have been green gone for the golem.
You can see already Cat's making a rotation to the middle lane. They suspect something's up since they can't see. And they know Cat's on the way because they've dropped a nice little ward there.
And they will just steal the creep, but he'll steal some of the experience with him. Now, Lifestealer, I don't know. Do you is this a Radiance game or is this an Armlet game versus Sven Lacoste? What
I think you can go for the Armlet Deso build.
Okay.
I mean, you can get Armlet and see what happens. You can just keep fighting like that. This is the build that I like to see, even if you want to transition into Radiance a bit later. But Pango's level 6 on the bottom lane, has that Javelin. Rolling Thunder is ready.
Yep. Oh, look at this.
Taking the Enchantress creep, 72 gold.
Nice, decent counter. Yeah, Pango should look to get a kill or to call out like, yo, OD, come bottom maybe.
Looks like they're going for runes. Peter's going to be able to pick it up.
Uh-oh. I don't think this is a kill, but this is going to be a lot of damage. Yeah, I'll back out.
Yeah, Master going to head back.
Phase boots now for the DP. I don't know, this game's going really good for SG. It's only Enchantress taking a lot of damage somewhere.
Ooh, yep, the arena gets used. Why are the sprouts still?
What? They always stay after death.
Oh, I didn't realize.
Yeah, it's really good. And it's also one of the reasons I hate Dota Underlords, because in Dota Auto Chess, it's the same interaction, but in Dota Underlords, when the Enchantress dies, you lose the healing. Not a big deal.
I do not play Dota Underlords, so I would not have known that.
So.
Get around to it someday. I know Lacoste loves Underlords.
Yep.
I started playing it a couple of days ago. It's a cute, fun little game.
Why do you like it so much?
You can play it on mobile and when you're gone. Honestly, that's a pretty nice reason, I guess.
That is pretty nice.
Because you can do other stuff while you're doing it. Like when you're playing Dota, you need to fully commit.
That's true.
You can't take the eyes off the screen.
Oh, that's God Strength that got used. Oh, they're gonna go and roll themselves up. They've got that Nightmare. They'll bump the Grimstroke, bump him again, bump him one more time, maybe. Can Pepita get out? Nope.
Yeah, they should have. I think they should have waited until Radiant committed farther up the hill, because Skeeter wasted so much time. They put the Ink Swell on, and then he stunned, and then he God Strength, so he's standing still for like a full minute.
Look at these stacks.
Oh, and they're gonna steal them all. Yeah, I was about to say, you gotta do something.
I gotta send someone in here.
There's the Ink Swell. This should be a
He should
kill.
be able to swashbuckle out.
He does get stunned.
Oh, the stun, the slow.
Oh, an OD.
More people coming in. OD, he gets silenced up though. He's gonna back himself out. They still managed to find that kill.
A valuable point in silence. I like that.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of 4-0-4 build.
Oh, Cat? You're not going anywhere there, friend.
I'm curious. I think Skeeter, next time his God Strength is up, I think they have to take the stacks. Now that Pango knows it's there, Pango could just respawn and go right there.
Yeah.
And it looks like Sven will
There's
just take him.
Juicy stacks for sure.
But the Lifestealer, 63 and 26. He is still having a great time.
Sven's going Midas. How do you feel about that, Lacoste?
It's a normal item build on Sven.
I don't mind.
Phase boots in Midas. You get the XP, you get the gold, you get the attack speed, so you can afford to go for phase boots instead of power treads. Everyone does it.
What's the hero that you were like freaking out about though? Because they're Ivor's dead. They're picking up a Midas instead of Mask of Madness or something?
I think that was Sven, but that was like, what, 6 months ago when it was, well, see you later, Hesta Joe.
Yeah.
Nice rotation.
Rolling on through.
This is Pango. He is their only playmaker this game, and he's doing a good job that early.
He's making it happen. He's got that Javelin.
And this is a tier 1 tower top.
We got a smoke coming through though, Mastermind and Pepita.
They don't have Glyph. This is just a free tower. I don't think this is a good fight for Ham to take.
Yeah, they need Mars. Also, DP just scouted out. OD broke the smoke.
See you later.
All right.
This is a very well-played game by SG Esports so far. They've dominated top lane. Pango had a good bottom, and as you said, OD ends up beating DP once you hit those levels. Very even middle though. 72-10 versus 71-16. What is the net worth? What is the net worth lead? Sorry, I didn't. I know Lifestealer's at the top, but it's why.
I was gonna just do
okay.
Yeah, Lifestealer is indeed at the top. They'll go. They'll use the arena here.
Will be a kill.
That's a dead Enchantress.
So no points in Q on Enchantress again. Everyone's doing that. It feels like a value point would be pretty nice on that hero. I guess I'm just wrong though.
Well, I mean, we don't see much of this hero other than in South America right now too.
But yeah, I mean, no, yeah, Europe plays it a little bit too. Not much. It's just weird because nobody goes Q, and it feels like because it ruins base attack times, even just 1 point. So I'm surprised no one just gets it to mess up.
Level 1 is really bad. 20%.
It does, but it just messes up. I don't know. Is an extra point in the slow that much better than the?
It lowers the cooldown. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Enchantress.
Yeah, neither of us are, I guess.
The only thing she can spell this game is Warcry.
Which is decent.
Oh. Ooh, that almost connected on Sexy Bat.
We'll just farm up 2K lead for SG, and we said, I mean, this is how they win the game. We said they have to win the laning phase and they have to do more because Ham still has a much better late game, maybe even a better mid game. So SG just has to continue to this pressure up, and they're doing a good job. But oh, this might be a double. They don't silence the Pango. He silences the enchant. Nice done there by the Pango. The roll through. There will be a save, and now there's the ulti. Hestejo goes down. Biver's gonna go down, and what a save on that enchant. There's gonna be another one. That's a 3-for-0, baby.
They need to bring Grimstroke in a team fight because Pango will just move freely. They have nothing to stop him. He needs to pop the ulti on him to stop the rolling. Otherwise, I don't think they're winning these team fights. Also, that was first Exorcism used, and
didn't feel good.
Yep, nothing achieved. Still, every single tier 1 tower is alive.
Yep, well done.
Top tower is under attack.
Just a little bit of poking and prodding down here over onto Oliver.
I like it. I wonder if you send, I think you send the Mars down bottom and just let Sven go free farm top, but maybe you're still scared since they're all staying up there. God strength used just to farm creeps. Good creeps, obviously. Catch them back up to less than 1,000 than the Lifestealer.
Quite a few people over here on top of Mount Doom.
There's going to be the Mars ulti. They do get a put under as well. They're going to look for Mastermind. Nice sleep, though.
Ma? Alright, looks like Ma's gonna make it out to get the soulbind off, though.
Oh, CM with the Inkswell.
Nice silence on both. Nice roll.
Rolling on through, though.
Too late. Might get this kill. However.
Swashbuckling, he's dead.
There it is.
Still a decent fight there for Ham. You get the big kill on that OD, who's pretty much just been free farming.
This little still alive here. Mr. Ma. Good silence.
Yep, get into the trees.
Gotta get Cat out there. They'll disarm the DP though.
Missing Chan. Chan's having a great old time. She's not dying in these fights. They keep committing like a full Mars ulti, and then she just stays alive because she gets the heal off.
They're gonna get 4 bounties on the SG.
Damn, that's nice.
That was good.
That should take him almost to a 4K lead.
Gotcha.
Does. They have to keep this up. I think around the 25-minute mark, that's when Team Ham's going to come a lot more online. The Grim, obviously, you said, isn't coming to fights, actually trying to get some experience in some items. We'll see. They just need to keep the pressure up. Lifestealer should probably start pressuring bottom instead of farming. I think you just start pushing that lane in when no one's there.
I think they should take a fight with the next DP ulti. Sven will have Echo Saber and 200 gold. Almost level 2 ulti.
Ton of damage. With the Inkswell, too, you just have a great combo.
Yeah, he can also dispel Inkswell.
Yes, that's...
They have Arena up here if they want to try to make something happen. So just staying on that high ground.
Maybe that is why they took the... They knew they were going to go Grim. Is that why you first pick Enchant? I mean, it is really good versus Inkswell. Like, it kind of nullifies the Grimstroke Sven combo a little bit. If the Enchant's there, obviously.
It's possible. That would make sense, too.
Yules for the DP, so finally some survivability. You need that versus the OD. And it's the Pango.
I just feel like it's been these two cores farming non-stop down here, 1v1.
Yeah, this Lifestealer's pulling ahead though, 1,300 gold.
They should try to take a fight because Lifestealer has 4,000 gold, no items yet, and
they should know.
It's basically, if you take that out of the 5,000 net worth lead, they're pretty even, so they can take a fight.
But
There's the relic.
Will eat a decent amount of damage now. Oh, sup, dog?
All right, Cat. It's not going to be living much longer here.
Sven just tried to stun OD on the other side.
All right.
C4T somehow still alive, too.
Ooh, there's the Soulbind, though, coming through. Going to hold that Pango into play. They got to work together. Very nice Astral, but I think it's still going to be too much damage.
Big CM ulti.
Jesus.
Giving them the let it go over here. Followed up with a big Stormhammer. They'll be able to take down Sexy Fat and Golem.
Almost
to run out. They got those sprites.
And, well,
He's too fast. He's not going to get any of this Fairy 11.
Well, that's what we talked about, right? There's very little, like, multi-team fight on SG. Meanwhile, you have a Crystal Maiden hitting 4 people. You have an insane amount of team fight. So when you go for a straight-up 5-on-5 team fight, Ham will win every time. If you're going for these little pick-up, SG is going to do well because they have so much single target. But when there's a Mars DP Sven running it, you're like, wait, what the hell do? We actually don't do anything versus them.
They need to be careful about this Crystal Maiden because they have nothing to stop the ulti with if there's
Pango gets locked
no
down.
Astral or if Pango's locked down.
They're getting, she's getting for a BKB next.
Well, it has
she's
the
been doing work with the...
Bane's primarily target will be still Sven with the Fiend's Grip, so he needs to be careful about his positioning as well.
Will be a Radiance for Lifestealer. Oh, he has it right now, it looks like. So now SG is kind of online, chicken flying it out. Has his Midas off cooldown, unfortunately, but he'll use it here, hopefully, or run away.
They should just try to spam the mid out with the Spear, with the Stroke of Fate. They don't want to take a fight without DP ultis. And we'll have his soon, but he's on half HP.
Yep,
yeah, just got the God Strength back up again, too.
Yep, just defend towers. Whoa.
Right. They just walk out. They'll lose the Enchantress creep.
Honestly, it's not... That's the one good thing about Mars.
Can't attack him from outside.
I think they should probably increase Mars' ulti cooldown. I think that the skill itself is cool. The cooldown is really low for what it does, though.
90 seconds, level 1.
It's pretty good. You don't think that's... I mean, compared to, like, other people, like... I mean, compared to, like, a black hole or something, because pretty much you're guaranteeing a spear if you don't have delay, which is, what, like a 4-second stun? Plus, oh, there you go.
Oh, there's the roll in from Sexy Fat. Golem jumping right in. Wants to take out Duran as fast as he can. We'll be able to do it. They'll get tied up, though. And there's a big Crystal Maiden ulti over into the tree line. They don't have anything to cancel it out other than death. Skater is going to come right back up again. Takes down Analog. And it looks like the rest of the team going to leave now as Biver buys himself back. They want to get this kill onto Ma. Ooh, they just slice her in half. There's Venison coming on the menu for Dire tonight.
Oh, is he going to try to TP?
And Sexy Fat. Ooh.
Wow, he even had Swashbuckle.
He should have swashed downhill and TP. That hurts. That's big. And that's a good buyback from Biver. I think Europe definitely has the best buybacks too, right? Because he actually just bought his drum, so he didn't even have that much money. He had just enough to buy back, which means he lost almost nothing. It was a really nice play.
Uh-oh.
They find another.
Oh, they find Golem. They've got...
That's a long silence. They're going to go for tier 1 tower, try to backdoor it.
There's no backdoor on
And his Midas left cooldown.
Yeah, I mean, I know there's no backdoor. Just go straight in.
This is... And, well, the game has completely shifted like we thought it would. They just win team fights. We'll steal the rune.
Taking a nap in the arena here.
Uh-oh.
Run!
Run, it's Skeeter.
Run.
Oh, God.
Oh, no!
No, pick it up yet? Oh,
no, come on.
You saw it coming, dog. Whatever. Less than 1,000 gold lead. It's the closest Ham has been to taking that lead. Lifestealer is still 1,000 gold up, though, on the Sven.
Close to the Blink Deck. 2 over on the Mars.
What's Pango going for?
Yule Scepter.
Okay. You need something, and Lotus Orb costs too much, I guess, this early. You need something to take off that. This Death Prophet Silence is doing some work right now.
Yeah. She's getting closer to that axe. She just needs a little bit more gold.
Death Prophet Axe, I like it. I thought it was one of the few like had a cool, like, different concept than anything else.
Feels really strong.
It does. It doesn't feel broken, but it does feel very strong. I agree. Cast range talent.
Yeah. We'll have a BKB DP with Ags in 300 gold. So they want to smoke, make something happen, because I feel like their team fight is way, way stronger right now.
Yes.
Halbert's queued up over here on Golem. Sexy Fat just chilling in the trees.
Dude, Hesta Jones gets bullied every game. 0-3 again. He's sacrificial lamb. He's one of the few who plays that still sacrificial 3 role.
All right, there's the Ags online for Mastermind now.
Smoke it up. Oh, maybe. If he doesn't have one, maybe?
He's got 2.
Okay.
I think you want maybe +1 to this. Yeah, look, you can see Hesta Joe's already on his way, so.
And there's the instant smoke.
And the BKB.
Yep, this
and
is
they're ready to fight.
It's fun. They want this last tower. Look at the just pigs. Just get out, get out.
Because they had the ward. That's nice. Where can you go to that shrine? That's a nice ward. Where is it at? Okay, just right on the hill. Makes sense. That's pretty crazy. They just smoked without trying to D. Pretty common ward spot.
Yeah.
But they will
Maybe
just
they
get a
figured
tier
it wasn't
1.
that deep.
Yeah.
They don't even have a sentry.
Yeah. They're just chilling.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Golf's
lane.
gonna try to put some pressure here.
It's a good play by him. They know the tier 1's definitely gonna go down bottom. Might as well get some pressure on there. Ooh.
The TP. The TP of the DP.
Do they have a glyph? They do.
Silence.
Damn, that is such good timing, man. And the other silence hits.
Golem.
That's
He's just toast. Sexy Fat's just gonna roll out Autobots. Swashbuckle away. And the rest of the team is still trying to get out. Cat looks
double?
like he's gonna be able to go. But it's not looking so hot here for Ma.
Dude, that was really good timing from the DP plus the whoever else was there, and then they just chained him down. Just good teamwork. And now they're 2K up, and this is more we thought. We said SG had to win in the laning phase. They did, but unfortunately not hard enough, and the tides are shifting.
Lead.
Level 18 almost on Sven. Level 3 ulti, ton of damage.
So this is where the difference between position 4s and 5s come in this game. Like, what is Bane gonna do right now? He has one job, pretty much try to grip the Sven.
Yeah.
And then Chantress, like, if she's near DP, she's just dead.
Yeah, the ghost eat you alive.
Cat can at least afford some arcane boots now.
It's good. Needs to get that 8th ones eventually.
Casual tome of knowledge over here on Ma.
Let's see, what can they do? And it looks like the Enchantress might be going to the Vessel. Drums, Vessel, Treads. It does have a decent amount of farm. The problem is it's still just pure single target damage.
Yeah. And it just feels like the other supports are quite underwhelming, especially seeing how the Crystal Maiden's gotten off some really, really nice freezing fields.
I want to see the Pango go Ags next. I think that's a huge team fight in with Mjolnir. One double you can proc like 4 Mjolnirs. It's actually Maelstrom, pardon me. It actually procs so much.
Going in that Roche pit? No, they're looking for Golem, I think.
Skeeter doesn't have a blink, does he? Or does he?
He
does.
has
Okay,
blink.
he can blink right on top of him and get the stuff.
And that's exactly
What
the race
What are
comes
you
out,
doing?
though.
You're trying to hit him with Echo Saber. Oh, maybe he has a delay.
Yeah, he does have a delay.
He's still gonna get the kill. Doesn't matter.
There's no way he would have done that. Try to hit him twice, slow him down.
And then stun.
They are playing with some. Oh, that's a dead Pango. Yeah,
Straight into Roche pit. Don't go for it. There's no tier 1 tower on mid. Just take it. DP will have ulti in 10 seconds, so even after that, they can still take the team fight, push some towers, and Grimstroke just bought a full gem. Look at Grimstroke. I mean, that's a position 5 Grim, Etherlands, GPM talent kicking in.
He can't buy a partial gem though.
Dude, that'd be sick. You buy a half,
gem.
and it only sees heroes, not wards or something. Like Invis heroes, not.
I feel like it'd have a different name though, like
Gem of Half Sight.
I think we could do better.
Gem
than
of
that.
Okay Sight.
Subpar,
like
gem.
Yeah, quartz or whatever. I don't know. What's the fake gem that people?
Mossonite.
What?
Mossonite?
No, the one for diamond.
Oh, cubic zirconium.
Yeah, just the gem of cubic zirconium. It's just trash. It doesn't do anything.
It just says underneath in small print, you got swindled. Skeeter. Rest of your team, where are they at?
He has Aegis.
He does, but that's not how you want to use that Aegis.
Yeah, probably
They use the arena too.
Yeah, that's definitely a bad misplay by Ham.
Yeah, yikes.
Still chasing.
No, they're out. They're out, Cub Scout.
Maybe. C4T will TP, and yep, they're good.
They're out. Base.
Do you honestly try to push base here if you're Ham bottom? I might.
Lost an Aegis though.
Yeah, but you know you're still.
You lost arena too.
Yeah, but it's up in how long already?
50.
50 seconds by the time they hit base. They won't anyways. That cooldown's really good.
So let's leave an opening here now for the side of SG if they want to try to put some more pressure on this top lane. They smoked up again, though. They're looking for a battle. They're going to go up to Mount Doom. The smoke will break. The blink forward coming out here from Joe. And again, they'll try to slow down.
Grimmel.
Go get that exorcism out. And we will lose the Mars. What about Golem, though, is the question. They've got a couple rolls here. Skeeter, he's got the BKB out. He wants to take down Golem. Golem, he's just a little bit too fast right now. I don't think they're going to be able to quite grab him. Oh, but with the Stormhammer, they definitely can.
Dude, Skeeter and Pepita are playing insane. You didn't see it right there, but they actually found the OD was just chilling in the river, and they just ulted him and stunned him, and Skeeter killed.
Nice.
They find him in the back line. Yeah. Oh, and look at this. Another
Kitty cat.
disarm.
All right, all right. I don't think that's going to save him.
There's no way he lives here.
Come on, run, dog.
Come on.
Now, this game is officially stamped by me as done for. SG, it really is just they have no AoE. Like, how are you doing damage?
They have no wave. Who clears the wave?
No
I mean,
one.
Pango,
That's it.
Lifestealer,
Yeah. It's
OD
just
to one
Pango.
extent, but you can't have those 3 cores on the sidelines, and your position 4 and 5 are pretty much useless at this point.
I think that it actually is a good thing to learn from this game. Like, your support has to have some sort of creep clear. One of them, legitimately has to.
Do you think they might have run the Enchantress as...
Yeah, just don't pick Enchantress. That hero is not a first pick material.
It's okay.
Sorry, Space is making him hangry right now.
God, the space madness is setting in.
You guys did say, I'm bringing up yesterday, you guys did say you would go to the moon if you were offered it. So you would be to Mars or whatever.
Mars.
But that means
I would not go to Mars, but I would go to
Why would you
space
go to the moon
station.
and not?
Or
Mars?
moon.
Well, the space station is different.
Well, the biggest thing is you guys say that. It's not just you going, right? Obviously, you can't go solo. So you would have to spend a year with somebody, probably 3 people.
Spending a lot of time with you, knuckleheads.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Could you actually spend a full year with us?
Yeah.
You couldn't. I could not spend a full year with any Dota person.
Wow, okay. I thought you were going to be very, very specific. Be like, not you guys.
No,
oh, God.
anyone. I couldn't spend a year with anyone. That's probably why I'll never have a girlfriend.
I was about to say, is that why you're single,
yeah.
bro?
Well, that's one of the reasons. The other ones, the ugliness.
You're beautiful. Don't you worry about it.
Well, see you later. Beyond godlike for old Skeet Daddy.
That sounds like such a redneck name.
It is. I asked him if I could call him that. He likes Skeeter, Oliver, Skeet Daddy, Skeet Lord the King.
Skeet Lord the King. Who wouldn't like being called the Lord King?
Yeah, that's true.
Skeet Lord.
All right, exorcism up again from Mastermind. They want to crack into this base.
It should just be a free. Yeah, they're not even backing out. I'm like whatever. And that actually is a pretty bad glyph because they should have waited till the creeps were in place, but split shot him. But what are you gonna do? It's another min-max thing.
Okay. Chris Main's not doing anything.
Gotcha.
We're not hitting those buildings.
That's it. That's the
All right, our
highlight of Bane so far.
Popping out here. There's Fuels. Spellbind comes out too. Skeeter trying to run himself back. And now OD. He's over in the corner. Is he going to be able to get himself out in time? They've got the Nightmare over here. But yeah,
Skeeter's going to just pop him one.
Skeeter. It doesn't matter about that BKB. They've got too much physical damage. Another stun coming out. And they just slice away over here at Golem. They delayed a little bit.
Nice Nightmare.
He has to get it done, though.
Nice
Finds that opening. Can he get Viper? Viper, he's got to go. He uses that BKB, but it doesn't matter. Oh, he has the damage. He will eventually fall, but he takes 2 people down.
That Nightmare just got him 3 or 4 kills. 4 kills, yep.
This Bane,
Oh, baby.
One Nightmare literally turns around that whole fight. Nice play by him, damn.
And OD blinked in, used sanities with 0 intelligence stolen.
They wanted to burst down this fan, and unfortunately, if he had 1 or 2 more hits of intelligence, he would have, but Skeeter got away with 100 HP. He did end up dying at the end, but it cost him Lifestealer and OD's life.
Also trying to burn mana on an enemy team who has Crystal Maiden is not a good idea.
Yeah, doesn't work too well. I still remember one game of, now that we're paused, I remember one game of Dota 1. It was the Korean stack, and I remember his name was Scout. And this was back when OD's ult was way different, where if you had way less mana than another intelligence hero, you just burn all their mana instead of any damage. And he literally just built it so he was always 1 mana or 1 intelligence less than the enemy team's intelligence hero, so he always fully burned mana. It was actually super cool. That was
remember when OD, you had to actually throw them in the Astral to be able to take...
Yeah.
And man,
dude, I love
that hero has come a long way.
Is his ag still really shitty where it just puts everyone into Astral?
Yeah.
So bad. It should put everyone in it, including his teammate. Whoever you astral, everyone just gets that. That would be dope.
That would be
It's just a 10-man. Everyone just put under. There's nothing happening.
And then he gets Octarine and Arcane Rune.
Just no one ever. Everyone just permanently in hell.
Just pauses the game each time too. Be real BM about it.
Wait, who paused? Was that Radiant?
Yes, I believe so.
Okay.
I think it was Cat or something like that. Yeah.
Quick pause, you know, they just won a team fight. They're like, all right, guys, let's think of something. We're only down. They don't know they're down by 4K. They're like, we're probably down about an item on our carry. We need to get something out of this, but it looks like they can't because lifesteal is your only building damage as well, which is a problem. So they're just going to farm.
Still a very strange draft coming up. Gee.
It is, though.
Yeah, just to pick some of the heroes.
Yeah.
What do we swap Ange for right now, Grant?
To win a game, who would you? Actually, who would you? If you had to have a
swap
different
one hero.
If Enchantress had these items as a... I don't even know. That's too much thinking for me. I do like her medallion necklace, though.
She is like really awkwardly spronking here. Yeah, what is that, like a maple leaf?
That's the look at the arched back. That's the Instagram pose. Arch the back straight up.
Instagram thought.
Yep. That hair too. Yikes. I'm not a fan of that.
I thought you said that you.
Wow.
That was such a.
Now Bane, I like that. That's yeah.
Like he's got the Instagram arched back
Bane's
too.
ribs look like Aegis actually. Did you
His
notice
ribs?
that?
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
Dope.
I kind of want to go back and look now.
All right,
I want to eat some Bane's ribs for lunch.
It really does.
Bane's. What would? Oh God. Nightmare ribs.
20 strength by Pango. Is he's still not going eggs? I think you shouldn't even go Mjolnir if you're not going eggs, honestly. Because with just one javelin, you clear the full creep wave. The only reason to get a Maelstrom is because it actually procs insane amounts of time when you have an Ags. I think it's kind of a waste of money at this point. Almost a BKB on Hestajo. This boy has been getting bullied the entire game for his team. That happens.
Well, he's been making stuff happen though too. So
he has.
He's got 11 assists here.
And Hestajo looks like, in real life, looks like he's bullying other people.
Is he big?
Yeah, he is extremely big. He looks like a lumberjack, man.
So that means they have Hestajo and Pepita. They have like two of the biggest dudes in Dota probably. Those dudes are ripped. Okay. OD just farming, does have the Kaya, BKB. I mean, he's pretty much item out. He probably wants, honestly, he does want level 18. It is a decent increase in damage for your ulti.
Sick. From 9 to 10.
Yeah. But then the multiplier obviously goes up from that, so. And the level 20 talent, we'll see. Skeeter just farm. What's he going? Assault, Kyros. Yeah, pretty much same build every single game on this hero. No reason to ever change it up.
And he's got it. It's done.
That's scary.
No buyback.
What about Lifestealer? Is he close to his? Is he going it? He is.
Yes.
He's reasonably close. 3.2k banked up.
They got a BKB online for Mr. Hestajo Rotten. I wonder if he had the Rotten bit to his name.
That's a good question. That's lore we'll one day have to figure out.
Dota 2 player lore.
Love me some sweet, sweet lore. Oh, they're just running around together, no smoke or anything. Having a good old time, Radiant, farming
Maybe
up
they
top.
just really enjoy each other's company.
That's good. You need to if you're on a team. If you don't enjoy your team's company, you're going to be in for a rude DPC season.
What about Truffle Salt? You hung out with those guys for quite a while.
Oh, absolutely. We're still friends. You know, actually, one of them's in the NA regional qualifiers. You're welcome. And they just get a free tower. I'm really surprised they're not like pushing base yet. When you have the DP ulti level 3, you have the Sven pretty much 6 slotted.
They also have a tier 2 tower on top, which is gonna die right now.
I got it.
But I think they can commit. They might be afraid of Roche respawning in 30 seconds.
True, and then you
possibly,
push.
yeah, and then lose a team fight, lose a second Roche, and they will be in a bad spot.
Okay, and now there's a 4 Steph as well in Pepita. So this 5 position Grimstroke pretty farmed, and now this Lifestealer gets more and more useless. You just kite him around, 4 staff, stuns, everything. Has the Assault Cure himself though, so not that far behind the Sven, actually only about 1,000 gold. And Roche, what it just happened, it looks pretty short.
John will respond in 40
seconds.
Okay. Believe that's either gonna be, ooh, this is such a perfect smoke time. If they get a kill and then go into Roche after this, that's huge.
But look at the positioning, Cam. They're on the high ground.
Yep, and they get the ward. Yeah, that's nice. Now they have 0 vision.
I don't want to go in there.
Not anymore. If that ward,
me.
if that ward didn't get countered, they might still go in, just surprise them.
Look, they're expecting it. They're all grouping up. Said like, all right, come on, we dare you. Triple dog dare you.
Wait, Bane just picked up his arcane boots. He must have. He had enough back then. He must have just bought a shitload of wards.
He must have, yeah.
Oh, he bought the Void Stone first. Okay. And Roche will be up pretty much in 5 seconds here. We'll see who scouts it out first. Doesn't look like anyone yet.
Oh, there's a little skelly man.
There he is. So Radiant sees it. Enchantress, thank you very much. I think Pepita probably should. One of the supports should just either Crystal Nova it or stroke it.
Well, they're making their way over right now. Got the Inkswell up. They want. Oh, does manage to connect it over to Golem.
Makes him so he doesn't.
Midas. Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
For a moment, I was sweating.
I'm looking at
Lifestealer
Lifestealer. Yeah,
still
I'm
has his
sweating
out
with
too.
Lifestealer. He used it finally. BKB on Crystal Maiden. Now this is just they can't team fight. SG actually has to just avoid every single team fight they can.
So what do you do?
Uh-oh.
We're gonna find out.
Oh, Oliver, he finds Cat and
Nice
throws
put
out
under.
that BKB and then use the raids. They're fighting around the shrine right now. Analog also using his own BKB. There's a lot of damage though coming out here from those ghosts. They are physical. We get a arena and backhand and they'll go drop the hammer. Can they finish off Oliver? They're not gonna be able to get him and they're
Nice force staff.
Yeah,
stuck
Pepita.
together. This is not looking good. They take down Golem. They take down Ma.
Yep,
They can go right in the pit, and there's still some chasing going on here. Oh, Sexy Fat, are you going to be able to make it out in time here, buddy? Does have a blink dagger.
Yep, I like it. Even
clears the creep.
Yeah, I like it. That's smart. They're not even gonna go into Roche. They might just try to push the base here because ghosts are on cooldown. And another four. Yeah, this Skeeter shouldn't die ever. Pepita, as you said, Lacoste with a nice force staff on Sven to save him, and now there's one flying out for the Crystal Maiden. They can just kite this Lifestealer for days.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
They will go into the base. God's Strength will be up very soon. All they really need to take buildings is one of the two ults. Still 40 seconds.
I don't know how they're going to be able to push them off. What would you do if you were there?
If I'm their coach, I'm saying, Pango, you have to. He's already played the best out of his team by far, but guess what? You're gonna have to play even better. You got to get a perfect ulti. You have to trap 5 heroes right here and just roll between them.
Get a roll.
That's it.
Here we go.
And immediately.
And he's facing the wrong way, so they can't force tap him.
Uh-oh, this arena, though, it's looking really good right now. They should be able to take down this Bane. He's going to try to stay alive. He's not going to be able to. He's got those sprites out, but he's only going to be able to use it for himself.
Yep, and now you go into Roche. You have God's Strength up in about... Oh, he doesn't have any HP. Never mind. Guess they can't.
Someone's steeping. They want to chase Lifestealer, but the force staff is ready.
They have double force staff.
Top barracks are under
She's gone. Bye.
Oh, no, you're not.
I was like...
Yeah, right here, baby.
Nice kill.
Nice then. Enchantress force staffed OD.
Ooh, the buyback, though.
Buyback.
They don't have vision on like the Roche. They assume they're just going to go into Roche.
Mr. Pepita. He's back.
Good kill. Unfortunately, it is still a 5-on-5 fight. I think you just wait for Death Prophet ulti to be up, and you either take Roche or you take the base. Pretty simple for Ham.
It's going to be up very, very shortly, too. Shiva's guard does get picked up for the OD, though.
And the level 20, so a lot more damage burst.
Sanity's Eclipse multiplier. Are they going to smoke? No. Oh, I hear a roll up. They've got
they
a
find
bomb.
Grim. Come on, use that force staff.
Oh, Pepita, is he out? No, he's not going to be able to get out fast enough. He is taken down. Over on the side, though, they'll find Ma. They'll take him out immediately, and the slow comes out now here over on Analog. He does have the BKB up. He doesn't have Sanities just yet. He's going to try to run away from these little fishies over here. Sexy Fat now on the high ground. He's going to try to taunt his way out. Golem can't TP just yet, but I have a feeling he probably is headed that way. Yep.
Nice pick. I mean, they actually lost 2, but it was a dieback. And he's going to Roche.
10 seconds remaining.
Nice and easy.
Ace room outside the pit. Guessing this is going to go over on Mr. Oliver.
Pango.
Pango, Sexy Fat. He's feeling sassy.
Double disarm on both Mars and Sven, and everyone's just out.
Force staff.
All right, back into the pit they go. Oh, well, I guess not.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Golem turns back around, decides he wants to try to fight this out. They've got people that BKB in the right moment. Oh, my word. That is some
got the chicken.
Bad luck. coming out here.
Gank
Very
that courier.
That
It's a
hurt.
good trade for SG. They traded 3 heroes for the courier. It's all good.
And now they go into Roche. Skeeter will just beat it down. Does have his Midas up. Yep, freezing field damage.
Yeah.
This Crystal Maiden does quite a bit by herself now.
She's super committed, right? She's got the BKB.
Yeah.
They have nothing to stop the BKB ulti
No Abyssal.
besides Bane ulti.
Yeah, and you want that on Sven. So pretty much there, it's dude. The Bane's played pretty well this game, but the fact he has to do so much on a Bane, you're like, I didn't want to draft myself like this. Oh god. And they have the Aegis and Cheese. I assume Cheese went to DP.
Oh, come on, Sven. What are you doing? Hand of Midas instead of Echo Saber?
Oh.
Okay,
Okay,
now
he
you
swapped it, he
swapped it.
swapped it.
Okay.
Blink just got picked up on the Crystal Maiden too, so we're gonna see some real nice freezing
He should
fields.
just sell the Midas and buy the Lincolns.
Oh boy. Jumps on in.
Hello. Doesn't even care about the creeps.
Nope. No, he knows that Mastermind will back him up.
Wake him up, DP.
Radiant's top barracks. Radiant's top
All right,
barracks are under
just like that.
Are they really gonna let it live with one hit? I'm a little upset right now.
It might be able to get this kill on the.
I'm mildly. What's that? And that's the
And the
gem.
gem!
Oh, what?
Oh.
That's
What?
That's the second gem. They lost 2 gems in a row. Pango has one right now.
That's actually. They didn't even. I know it's unhealable damage, but all DP had to do is hit it one more time.
45.
Even Crystal Maiden just hit it twice more, maybe. But good defense from SG. They get the gem, so now they got 2 gems on their team. Probably put one in base. Still a 15,000 gold lead. They're going to need a couple, probably about 20 to 30 more pickoffs like that. That's a lot. Full of life on the Mars now. Everyone gets more damage. Some life steal late, but still good.
Was that anything on the chicken when it got taken down?
Tome of Knowledge.
Oh, it's not bad. Way worse.
Nope. And Sven, did he spend his money yet? He was at like 7K.
Yeah, sold the Midas.
He did get the Lincolns, yeah.
That's the Lincolns.
It's gonna be very, very difficult for them.
Now Bane can't do anything. Yeah, now Bane has to go for the Crystal Maiden.
Smoked up. They've got a life stealer bomb over here in Sexy Fat.
Oh, double damage for Sven on bottom.
Oh,
Maybe
nice.
even Mars. Mars can pick it up.
Mars does a ton of damage. I think he's, yeah.
Yeah, you leave it for Sven.
There you go,
better.
bud.
Still not finding anyone here.
Yeah, both teams playing on opposite sides of the map per normal. We'll get some counter wards.
Guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, scary. Okay, heals. Buys a little bit more time, but the Lincolns comes out. Be able to go, hold them together with that soul. They've got the Phantoms of Burning, the double
God.
storm number. They just slice through 2 heroes, and I think there's going to be a third one on the menu
disarm,
soon.
but
BKB,
Can't
followed
take
up
that
with
off
the
BKB.
Exorcism. That is a dead golem.
That's, I mean, he'll buy back. This is looking like game. There's not much they can do anymore. DP, are they going to just try to end it? Yeah.
Yeah.
No reason not to. Double damage still on Sven for a little bit longer, and that's...
How much longer do we have on this Exorcism? About halfway. Should be able to take these towers. Okay, the Lincolns gets popped. BKB comes out from Analog. He whips.
What?
He doesn't hit at all.
He had Hesta, Joe.
Did he?
It only did 50%,
It did not
yeah.
look like it did much of anything. Oh, baby.
That's the game.
That's game.
The game went exactly like we thought it would. SG did do really well in the laning phase, but you're fighting versus 5 heroes who enjoy team fighting and 1 hero who enjoyed team fighting on SG. It felt like another outdraft so far. Both
Yes.
these games do.
It's kind of interesting that a lot of these teams are just losing in the draft.
I'm no expert, but I think OD needs to hit a couple of people before he uses
You
Sanity.
literally are hired for being in it.
Let me see. Yes, OD does need to hit people with his ultimate to do damage, and I believe